Hey YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel web for all things geeky and cool, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to a statue review and unboxing video, and if you're enjoying this sort of content, remember to smash that like button and subscribe. One little click from you means a lot to me, especially getting this across YouTube for people looking for this content can find it. And of course, as it said on the thumbnail, we're talking about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Love the video game. It came out in 2003. I know I sound so old. Knights of the Republic, I love that game when I grew up. Action RPG. Of course, Bastila Shan here, one of the sort of kind of protagonist love interest from that game, and Diamond Select Gallery and Gentle Giant LTD nailed this statue. It looks amazing. MSRP pricing is about 80 bucks right now US. I would spend a lot more than that. You can get it pretty much at GameStop now for about 75, 80 bucks US. Great looking statue. This is my second time trying to shoot this content. The glare from the lighting was horrible. Let's spin this around on 360 here on a turntable so you can see what it looks like. I'll get more detail when I take them out of the packaging here, but Bastila Shan looks amazing. I've had other Gentle Giant statues. I reviewed them before, much smaller statues for Star Wars. I did a Boba Fett one, but this one looks really, really big. It's much bigger than the Boba Fett statue. It's about, I want to say it's about 11 inches by 10 inches from height to length. Really cool looking statue, cutting through this Guardian droid. Looks amazing. Highly, highly recommend it. Really cool statue. If you want to take a look at the statue for yourself, I highly recommend buying it. Let's get Bastila Shan here out of packaging and continue the breakdown segment. All right, guys, we have a Diamond Select Gentle Giant statue of Bastila Shan out of packaging. Next thing you do, take a statue out of packaging. We normally look at the paint, articulation, and design. There's no articulation with the statue per se. It's a staction piece, meaning there's no movement, there's no articulation. But there are hot swappable parts, which I'm very, very happy about. They gave us a set of lightsaber blades, these yellow blades right here. You can replace these blades with these sort of swoosh effect blades for both the top and bottom. Yes, she's using a double-bladed lightsaber. In the old Knights of the Republic's video game, Bastila Shan used a double-bladed lightsaber a la, let's say, Darth Maul. This is a yellow-bladed lightsaber. You can pull these parts out, which will showcase that in up-close shots. I'll do some B-roll. You can see the detail, the deco, how the statue really looks. I had to pull the camera, again, really far back to get her all in frame, but she looks really good. Again, here's the lightsaber blades. We'll get some shots of these with her changing these blades out, which we'll do that momentarily, guys. But this is a really neat statue. I mean, it looks really, really cool here. There's a great sense of deco and design to the statue. It looks really, really cool. She's sort of a jumping off of this Guardian droid, which if you may or may not notice, I'll kind of tilt it up here. She kind of sliced it in half. There's a little swoosh effect here. Electricity is coming out. You can look at it from this side and this perspective. You see the orange cut through lines like she was jumping in mid-slash and she cut right through the Guardian droid. It's top part is slicing down. You can see that right here. Gonna get some up-close shots of it so you can see what it looks like. Again, here's what it will look like from the top perspective of the statue. It's about 10 inches by 12 inches in height, about close to 11 and a half this way. And of course, the top of the lightsaber to over here is about, so you got about 11 inches this way by about 10 and a half that way. It's a really, really big statue. Great action pose for Bastila Shan. You see the kind of leather material that's kind of draping, it's flowing, and she's kind of jumping through the air. Really good statue. Great design, great attention to detail. Even if you spin it this way and look at the top of the robot droid, you can see the internal mechanisms of it. They didn't need to put this detail for Gentle Giant. They gave that additional kind of touch. It's really cool what they did here. I don't know if they actually made an action figure of this Guardian droid. I did some research for it. I watched another YouTuber who did a very similar review like I'm doing here, and he was not able to locate a Guardian droid either. So I'm not entirely sure if they made an action figure for this droid for Star Wars or not. Hit me up in the comments if you find they made a Guardian droid, and maybe take a picture of it, let me know, because I've not seen one in the flesh. I'm not entirely sure. As I mentioned, the light effects for the lightsaber blades are right here, and the back one, which is right here. You can see the kind of swoosh effects. I'll pull those apart so you can see what they look like here. You just basically pop it right out of the lightsaber, and here's what the swoosh effects look like. A little plug point here, and a little plug point on this one. Now it kind of slides up and down in her hand. I do not believe that this part here can be pulled out of her hand. It's not designed to. All you need to do is basically take your other blades, pull them aside, and snap these blades in, and you get a completely different effect for the lightsaber. Now you can go in either, you can go in this sort of configuration if you wanted to, or you can leave it with the swoosh effects in. I'm probably going to leave the swoosh effects because I think it looks a lot cooler with it than having it, let's say, with the normal blade themselves. You can see the standard blade. I'll again take some B-roll shots of just this configuration as well. And you can mix and match it. So let's say you wanted to have a standard blade here. You can put in the swoosh effect from the top here to give you a look that looks like this. So you can change up the design design of how it looks. Let's kind of spin this around on the turntable here in 360 so you can see it. Again, great attention to detail, great deco. They nailed this. Gentle Giant and Diamond Select Gallery gave us a really cool version of Bastila Shan here, again, straight out of the Knights Republic video game, and it looks really, really good. They didn't have to give us all this deco, and the base is sort of this weathered kind of cobblestone street or cobblestone floor, and there's rubble on the ground, like, again, she's jumping through the air and cutting this droid in half with her lightsaber. It looks really, really good. Great attention to detail, great attention to deco and design. I like it a lot. Now, the big question is if you should buy it. Is it worth your money? If you're a big fan of Star Wars, I go back to this well all the time. If you're a big fan of Star Wars, you're a fan of Bastila Shan, if you're a fan of Knights of the Republic, this to me is definitely a buy. It's a good looking statue. It has a good amount of space. It doesn't take up super amount of space, let's say like a Sideshow collectible statue would, but it takes up enough space so you can put it on a shelf, you get some eyes on it, and it would fit really well on a shelf, let's say a bookcase, with some other Star Wars items, let's say other memorabilia, other Funko Pops, maybe a vehicle or two. Bastila Shan next to those items would really kind of set the mood for that particular shelf. Again, if you're a Star Wars fan, and a price point, $80 is not too bad. I've seen it going as low as about $70, $75 on eBay. I would not spend more, personally speaking, than MSRP pricing for the statue. I think you can still get it right now on GameStop's website for about $80. Of course, we're leading into Black Friday as far as recording of this video. We're near Black Friday for 2023. You could probably get a good deal on collectibles, so I'd wait until Black Friday to pick up the statue. If you're looking to get it for yourself, definitely buy the Bastila Shan Diamond Select Gallery Gentle Giant combination statue. I hope you do like this video review. When I click the like button bottom page, click the all important subscribe button picture of my face. When you subscribe, click the bell coming over the latest videos. Of course, last but not least, click windows here and here to watch my content. Take care, guys. See you next video, and bye-bye.